Hello everyone and welcome to World of Warcraft Legion. In this video we're going to be going through the leveling process of the Demon Hunter, starting off with its starting zone, which, I've got to say, is very snazzy looking. If you want to have a look at the character creation for the Demon Hunters, then check out the previous video on this channel. Also, it's worth you guys knowing that currently on the Legion beta, this is the only bit of content that's actually available, so all you're able to do is the Demon Hunter. Anyway, we are here on the world of Mardun, trying to get a keystone from the Burning Legion. Mardun itself is a portal world, so essentially it's, well, going to grant access to a lot of different places, I would assume. So let's start off by talking to this very first quest NPC. So we're going to have to go down here, plant our flag, claim our presence, and in doing so kill 15 demons.
Remember, you heard Lord Illidan. Let's find that keystone. With it, we'll be able to invade any Legion world, even Argus.
I wonder if that's a hint to the future. Alright, so as you see, here's the double jump. Very exciting. Not really, it's just something that is particularly cool. Anyway, we're going to have to go down here and start slaying some demons. So our abilities, Fel Rush, rushes us forward like that. 2 is our Fury Generator, and 3 is our Fury Spender. They are both particularly, they're kind of mundane. The thing about 3, though, is that crits don't consume Fury, and the thing about 2 is that it generates a random amount of Fury from 20 to 30. Unfortunately, we've got loads of lovely big error messages appearing here, but they probably won't last for long. Already you can see it's actually pretty useful being able to jump like that. So let's kill this Morag Brute. Now, the Morag enemies, you will recognize them from Outland. And these were the guys who you would see working around the various different, like, Fel Forges and things like that. I'm going to try to get rid of this annoying quest. There we go, the text is gone. So yeah, the Morag guys would be going around the place, all the way back in the Burning Crusade, and we haven't really seen them since. Nice to see that enemy return. You can also see numerous UI improvements here, so there is a new and improved, and I've got to say, far more usable looking nameplate for the enemies. And that's actually, in addition to this new thing that we've got here, which shows my amount of health and my resources. Is that going to be as good as a full-on add-on solution? No, probably not, but I mean, it's pretty good. We'll take improvement where we can get it, especially to the base UI. So these things are pretty easy to fight so far, honestly. I'm just going to keep on going over here. Now, I have it on good authority that there is a treasure item over here, so we're going to go collect some treasure. Alright, we'll jump in here and see what it's like fighting multiple opponents. I don't have any AoE abilities currently, so it's really just limited by my health, but it seems like I've got more than enough health to keep this going. Also, you'll notice these orbs will spawn, and when I walk into the orbs, I gain a lot of health. Oh, and for your information, I've got 240k health and a total of 100 Fury. This all seems pretty reasonable for a level 98 character. Alright, here is our treasure, so I'm going to run in here. Hopefully kill these things. They really don't have a lot of health. And that Fel Charge, you know, you don't think of a charge ability being something that does a crazy amount of damage, but this one certainly does do quite a lot. Okay, with them dead, let's see what this treasure gives. So we get a Legion Health Stone. Is that just a health stone that I can permanently use? I don't know, but that's pretty handy. And then 2 crystals. Crush them to get some, like, movement speed. Alright. But they can be used in Mardum and the Vault of the Wardens, so these are very much something only for the Legion starting experience, and that will give me faster movement speed. Brilliant. With that done, we need to plant our banner, which is somewhere over here. Now, I've got to say, if you look at Mardum overall, it's very pretty, and somewhere floating around here, there is a big spaceship, and the spaceship very much reminds me of something from, like, Warhammer 40k, Battlefleet Gothic. It looks kind of Necron-ish as well. I very much like the design that Blizzard are going for. Alright, let's use our glide. Glide's very handy, actually. And see what this banner's like.
Sayana, Jace, Alari, find the keystone. Now, let's see about activating that gateway.
Fair enough then, let's have a chat and hopefully claim our reward. Alright, some new boots. Anyway, what do we need to do? Lord Illidan has placed you in charge, now we just need to get the rest of our attack force. So there are 3 Burning Legion gateways. We need to activate them, and that will send our allies through. We're going to be starting off with the Ash Tongue forces. So it looks like a lot of the main Illidari factions of the Burning Crusade are actually going to be coming to our aid.
Here. The activate. I will move ahead and find Alari.
I present you with a gift from Lord Illidan himself. My forces are yours. We will assist in establishing the volcano foothold. Ashton, forward!
All right, very good. So how does this animate? Very well. I wonder if this is some of the animation work that went into the Mystic Runesaber, but certainly that's a very, very cool looking mount. Definitely feels like it matches the Demon Hunter. So we actually have a bonus objective here to kill enemies here in these lowlands, but I'm not really going to bother with that. I want to keep this video being a little bit more snappy and kind of not too ridiculous. So let's use this communicator.
Did I just see one of the gateways activate? I want a full report! Now!
Okay, looks like his voice acting's done. One thing I've noticed is they have this sort of talking head thing that appears down at the bottom of the screen and gives you, you know, dialogue from characters. That's something they weren't really able to do before. Certainly a nice bonus. Alright, so we need to go help this NPC.
Over here.
Okay, a few different quests. So we need to free his soul from a gateway. Fair enough.
If we do not,
All that stands between
I will
the
meet you
Legion
down
and
at the gateway
annihilation.
on the molten shore.
Okay, so we'll see him later. We need to help some people and kill some guy. Oh wait, there's a treasure behind here. So it looks like they are indeed carrying these treasures forward. And that's just some more of those fell crystal fragments. Let's get killing. I'm kind of wanting more abilities though. Right now this is just a 2-button spec, which obviously it is the very start of their zone, so that makes a great deal of sense. And this, I suppose, will be the first introduction to the game for some people. So if I click on this, it will hopefully destroy the spreader, and oh, that'll give me completion for the thing.
Energy, corrupting everything they touch.
Okay, I like how he popped in to give me a bit of context for something in a bonus objective. I would hope that is something that they would do within most of Legion and not just in here. Okay, so we've got a new type of demon. Oh, those guys are looking really cool. Yeah, I really like that art design. Alright, so already they're throwing telegraphed attacks at me. That's something that I like. The more of that, the merrier as far as I'm concerned. It makes combat a little bit more active. Okay, so we've got plenty of keys. And those keys are going to be used to free the demon hunters. And yeah, there's one demon hunter over there. Brilliant.
I will not give in.
Now, one thing that you will have noticed is while I was attacking, or while those people were attacking that, its name bar thingy was still red. It's portrait. And it seems like you can pretty much freeform attack things, and it's not got like a super rigid form of mob tagging. That's pretty nice, actually. I think it should allow for a lot more just freeform cooperation. Definitely good. Let's use this communicator.
Demon hunters are using the gateways! Inquisitor Baleful? Who is this? Speak!
Inquisitor Baleful? Really?
Hurry, you don't have much time.
Sacrifice the mystic soul. Oh. I suppose that's appropriately dark. Makes sense. Well, with him sacrificed... It's not letting me mount for some reason over there. Yeah, it's just the usual thing where it doesn't let you mount near an NPC. Okay, we've got some more people to free. People to free and objectives to click. That's that done. We will hop into this room, which I think is where this person is.
The pain.
Ah, yeah, you'll be fine. Out we go. Okay, that's most of these objectives done. Last thing we need to do is just... Yeah, so we need to get the Cold Scar forces, but also kill this boss person. Actually, no, we need to kill this thing first. And, you know, it's strange. I keep on looking to the top left for some reason, to my regular character portrait, and forget that they've got this really handy little thing down here. I'll take a little bit of retraining. Not that I normally use this, and... Like, normally my UI is set up, so this is down at the, you know, around my characters, so everything's easy to see. Right, let's get the Coil Scar people in.
Illidari Commander, I present the Coil Scar. Lord Illidan sends his best wishes for a speedy success. I assume the foothold has been established. Let's go.
Alright, pretty cool. We've got some Naga bodies. Let's go and finish off this boss. Whoa, hello. Who are you? This guy looks, well, a little bit larger than I am. So, yeah, I don't think we're going to be fighting him. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, we need to wait for the NPC to respawn. Oh, very exciting. Okay, so this is a new kind of NPC. They're called Inquisitors. New kind of demon. Very, very cool looking. That doesn't sound good. Alright, so this is just a simple little thing where we're avoiding some hits. Yeah, that'll do. I mean, in some ways, right now, I'm not being struck as much as, say, the Death Knight starter zone struck me. But hopefully there's a lot of room for it to improve. It is very cool so far, don't get me wrong. Very cool indeed. Oh yeah, there's some little, some things going on here. The question is, do they actually matter? And the answer is no, they don't really do any damage. Okay, we have his Fell Essence, and apparently his eyes. Let's get back to the quest NPC. Alright, so our way to the quest NPC is taking us away from that area, up this hill, and to somewhere a little bit new in Mardun. Alright, here he is. Let's have a look at what's going on.
I sense greater power within you. Have you stolen a demon's essence?
I don't think I have stolen a demon's essence. Oh wait, no, the Inquisitor guy. Yeah, I suppose so. Alright, we have just unlocked I-Beam. And we already have a test candidate. Or not. We need some more Fury. Let's gain Fury. That is very cool. With all of that done, we've got some new gear. Yeah, I think that's a base 680. I don't think it procced up. Complete the ritual to spy upon the Legion leaders. Okay.
There are demon hunters on my world, Doom Commander. This is unacceptable.
My Eridar are summoning in more demons to attack them from behind, Your Highness.
Do not let them enter the volcano. The key to the Legion's worlds must not fall into their hands, Beliash.
I will personally deal with their leader, my queen.
See that you do.
I love that the way she just turned to the camera there. That was, like, appropriately Blizzard level of cheese. I'm okay with it. Alright, so we got this quest meeting the Queen, which we have completed. We need to get the Shivara in. Fair enough. And we also need to slay that Doom Commander guy that she was talking to. Just look at that. That is mighty impressive, I've got to say. Very cool stuff. So, as a part of all this fighting, I suppose, destroying this will give us some completion. Yeah. I mean, it's a little bit like some of that Warlord stuff. And I'd say a little bit like the good parts of Warlords, like when this was just an active part of the leveling.
Whoever this is, you're caught in my web now. Your attempt to gain my Lord Sargeras' keystone will fail.
It would appear that they're on to us.
Yeah, it would. Well, you know, it's that sort of thing where if you always say you're going to do something, that gives you the gratification of doing that thing to a degree. So that's why the people who say they're always going to do something are less likely to actually get that thing done. All these enemies keep on saying, oh, I'll kill you, I'll totally kill you. No, they don't. Come on, don't say you'll kill me. Just swoop down and actually do it. Ah, enemies. They need a good motivational speaker. So, enter the... Whoa, sacrifice, mate? Alright, let's go kill this demon guy first before any crazy sacrificial shenanigans go on. It looks like someone else did it for me.
If those spires give you trouble, take out the stabilizers.
Alright, he's up, and the Spider Queen person's here as well. And it looks like those pillars he was talking about are just over here. So, yeah, I think we should just go kill this fool. Alright, so the Ashtongue are coming in to help us, and once again, they're doing this thing where they're putting in lots of little mechanics here. The thing is, it's not really doing that much damage. And that's a little bit unfortunate, honestly. I would like that to kind of matter somewhat. Anyway, let's I-beam him. As you can see, I-beam does a lot of damage. Just pop the health stone there. And, yeah, maybe if they all converge, that'll deal decent damage on me? Somewhat. I just wish some of these mechanics mattered a little bit more. I think you got to start teaching people how to play the game pretty decently from the start, really. But anyway, he's dead. Inferno Peak. It's like a part of Disneyland, right? Okay, well, with that done, let's go do this sacrifice that's being hinted at by the map. And once again, like, Mardun is really pretty. You've got lots of colors here. Of course, like, it's all sponsored by Monster Energy, but I like these purple kind of accents that they've got around the place. Okay.
We have a huge problem here.
Alright, the Blood Queen must have done something to this gateway. Not even the souls of several Morag were enough to unlock it, so I like how we're basically just ripping the souls out of demons and things to power our stuff. So basically, one of us needs to die in order to get through this gate. And I happen to know that something cool will happen if I get killed, so I'm going to die. He says, "Oh, but you're so much more powerful than me, Senpai." Yes. Kill me.
Not give in to the Your sacrifice will not be in vain.
Now this, I think, is pretty cool. Whenever I hit release spirit, I get a bit of a phone call.
Interesting. Like me, you have an immortal demon soul. You cannot truly die. Instead, your soul will make its way to the twisting nether. There, you will wait until you can find a suitable body to inhabit. Now get back into your corpse while there is still time, and bring me the keystone.
I really like the amount of voice acting they've got going on here, and I think that's a pretty cool little moment. It actually gives you lore for the death mechanics in WoW, at least from the perspective of this class. Perhaps from the perspective of some of the warlocks as well. Matron Malevolence. Oh my.
Ah, there you are. Lord Illidan has placed my Shavara at your disposal. A small force has infiltrated the Black Temple, but the Shatari army is still being repelled. We are to obtain the Sagarai Keystone with all due haste, and return to aid in the defense. If you will excuse us. Come, my dears, up the volcano to the foothold.
Very, very cool. And I like how it's very much drilled in that as we are going through Mardum, our own characters, back in late 2007, 2008, I forget the exact release date of Black Temple, while we're doing this, our characters are going through Black Temple and eventually killing
The
Illidan.
Legion is not playing around. They've unleashed their devastators.
That's what that is.
We barely made it through. Most of us, anyway. We're under bombardment up here, too.
Doesn't do that much damage based on my
Are
testing.
you blind? Kill them!
But again, I love the sense of urgency that's going on with all this voice acting. And it is worth remembering that the music is not in currently. The music's got a great effect on how all this stuff plays out and how it feels to actually be in. So, yeah, there's no music right now. The sense of urgency maybe isn't going to be as good. But certainly the voice acting is really cool. That is a new lightsaber mount. That is very nice. Yep, absolutely dig that. Okay, let's talk to this NPC. Alright, so they're talking about the volcano, killing the Blood Queen, and that ship up there is called the Fell Hammer, and it's her flagship. Alright, let's get these quests out of the way. Okay, we get Consume Magic. Interrupts enemy spellcasting and locks them from that school of magic for 3 seconds, and it generates maximum fury on a successful interrupt. That's your spender stat, and that's currently bound to 5. It'll do there for now. So I need to brief my captains on our impending attack.
Spider Fortress, the Soul Engine, and the Forge are their primary targets. The servants of Illidan must succeed.
Fine task for the Coil Scar. I am in agreement.
We will see it done. I urge you to remember that the Black Temple is under attack. Time is of the essence. Come, sisters, our former brethren await our tender mercies.
It will be as you say.
Clearly, all of the people who wouldn't be with Akama have kind of left, leaving Black Temple with a little bit less trash than it maybe otherwise would have had. Okay, so with that done, we need to go down here and talk to Jace Darkweaver. So what does this area look like? First of all, lots of green. Very cool. I'm actually seeing that structure, which is what that was in one of their Gamescom teasers. And we've got this, which I'm assuming is a docked spaceship. They seem to dock, like, vertically. Pretty cool. Alright, so our quest is pointing us over here, but we actually need to go up. And up we are going. Definitely giving us a very cool view of Mardum overall. Alright, here's this person. Looks like we're getting a bit of a set piece here.
Azeroth must not fall.
Okay, alright, we're going to use spectral sight. Oh yeah, I forgot to use that. Sweet.
Will you use your spectral sight on the cave entrance? Something's not
So, we can see multiple opponents, one of which I think is coming towards us. I don't know if that was triggered by me using Spectral Sight though, but what a cool ability, and it's a constant thing. It's not a, like, it doesn't have a duration.
I've sacrificed everything. What have you given?
Okay, so this is going to give us our glaive throw. We need to kill Fell Lord Kaza and take his power. Lovely! Gives me a cool ability, so I'm cool. Go with that. I'd like to point out those eye beams didn't actually reach the rocks, but still, a very nice little set piece. Ah, so that Fell Lord is up there. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna barrel ahead here. I've got to say, like, the overall, like, the texture quality is pretty good, and it's definitely popping off my monitor in a quite a nice way. Fortunately, we're going to be waiting for another spawn, though. While we wait, there's this small treasure chest to take, and that gives us a ring. Very good. Alright, and he is back. Let's see if this guy's got a little bit more fight in him. Boom, eye beam. What a cool looking ability. Let's see, what's the cooldown on eye beam? 20 seconds. That's a pretty significant cooldown, actually. I can't actually see a, yeah, it's weird. I can't see his, like, targeting thingy. His combat portrait. That's a bit strange. Ah, well, the guy's pretty dead. Another thing you'll notice, and, like, I urge you to look pretty closely when I'm in combat at the animations. You should be able to hear sounds that are a lot more beefy than what we usually get, but there are some new, like, little effects on the melee strikes. Brilliant. So, with all that done, we are right back to this base. And I wonder, this is a pretty good chance for us to test how well Glide does. No, it's not, because I'm mounted. Alright, we'll talk to him. And we get Throw Glaive. Sweet, this is probably on 6. So throw a glaive at the target, dealing a bunch of damage, and it can also move to 2 other targets in a 10-yard range. It's got a 30-yard range and a 10-second cooldown.
We will not last much longer. Those devastators are not destroyed.
They outnumber us by an order of magnitude. Can we defeat them?
To the last I saw, Korvos cut a swath of destruction on her way across the bridge.
Right then, let's destroy these Legion Devastators. This should be easy enough, just giving us some basic quests to complete. One over to the left, maybe? Okay, no, they're both over here to the right, and then we'll go into that volcano, I suppose.
I commend you on a good start. However, your forces are already wavering. I look forward to us meeting,
too far
but
away.
you will not survive. It's you who won't survive, demon witch. How droll. Even from up here, I can sense your uncertainty. Tell me, dear, have you considered joining us?
Captains, report!
We've encountered heavy resistance near the Soul Engine.
I need to
Our
get
assault
closer.
is underway. I'll join in when you attack the Oversoul.
Don't have a target. Cartoon!
Yeah, that cartoon person's probably dead. Anyway, so going around here, it's just some regular mobs to kill, but what we actually need to do is attack these Devastators and Banners. So I'll go and do that. Overall, though, it's tracking us via a percentage number. I've got to assume that's... I don't know, would they really keep a percentage thing overall? Like, as a part of their core UI? They haven't really been so overt with numbers, I suppose. Alright, and they're actually... those guys are going to blow it up. Alright, what next? That's just to continue the fight, so we're going to pop over here to the next Devastator. It looks like we've got something going on here. Yeah, there's a star on my map, so I'm going to head over to that.
Soul Harvesters are a vile Legion creation. They are used on fresh corpses, collecting souls to fuel the Legion's soul engines. You saved those Illidari from a fate worse than death.
Oh, I better get into this fight. Okay, so yeah, this is just a rare mob. 700k, so it'll take a little bit to kill, but again, there's quite a few people there, and that will get me a new cloak.
You will be avenged, my love!
Oh shit, that was her husband. Yeah, brilliant. Well, with all of that stuff done, I'm just going to rush ahead to the next Devastator so we can actually start getting the interesting content out of the way. The end of the day, mashing through mobs isn't the most unique thing ever. Looks like we've got this big guy up here, and yet again, he is a rare mob, so hopefully this will be a pretty cool fight. Gotta say, this is a really impressive looking area. Yeah, they've really pulled it all out for Mardun. Alright, time to get slaughtering. That I-beam is just so gratifying to use. I really like it. This guy's got a pretty decent amount of health. It's taking us a while to cut through him. He is doing a whirlwind, and I am standing in it, but it's not doing much damage. And we get a trinket. Okay, so we are over at the second thing, and I guess we're going to be summoning in our Coilscar friends to help us out again. Oh wait, no, it's these people. Nice. Oh, are they just teleporting it away? Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Oh, shit. Oh, wait, they're throwing it at the thing. Brilliant stuff. So we're actually at that building that was in the trailer for this zone. Alright, she's trapped by a pit lord, so we should probably help her out. Again, some pretty cool looking effects. And we've got a new rare mob over here.
Beware. There is a dreadlord inside that soul engine.
Ah, Count Nefarious is slightly dead. Once again, we're going to be playing the waiting game when it comes to a respawn. Okay, so he is back. Brilliant, let's get killing.
Open the wells and unleash a torrent of souls on him.
Yeah, she doesn't look pretty happy. Oh, we gotta open these or something? Is he, like, using this? I'm not really too sure. I can't click on them. Oh, I can click on... Oh, okay, now I can click on them. Weird.
At least your soul will now power my engine.
Alright, gotta meet up with this guy and then head all the way back to our base. Nice little opportunity to just stop and look at this mount animation. It's really beautiful. The mount itself is great. Like, the color really does pop from its tail and its head. Prolifica. Ugh. Oh, you sound like a disease. Ugh. Some very nice combat animations for these guys as well. I can definitely say from, like, just the feeling of playing them from their combat animations, like, really, really strong. Okay, so I've hit her, or at least tagged. They do some pretty mad damage. And that's pretty much her screws.
Recover that tome at all costs, my minions!
With all this stuff done, we're going to be heading all the way back to our original base. So our Hearthstone takes us to the Illidari foothold. Before we talk these NPCs, we actually have a line of talents. So, Fel Mastery passive increases the damage of Fel Rush by 50%, and you gain 25 Fury when it damages at least one target. This next one is Blade Dance. Strike all nearby enemies for 17k damage and increase your dodge chance by 100% for 1 second. And then this, which just increases the duration of the I-beam. Let's go with Blade Dance, because I generally do enjoy the active abilities a little bit more. Okay, some lovely new gear. Okay, we're about to get Metamorphosis.
Remember, whatever you choose, it will feel good to use more of the Legion's power against them.
Look at those shoulders. Like, that is a very, very cool looking profile of a character. Well, Vengeance isn't actually here yet, so I'm assuming Havoc is going to be our only choice. Brilliant. And okay. Is that? No. I thought it activated it for us. Metamorphosis is on 8. It's got a 6-minute cooldown. I'm gonna wait until we get into combat.
To teach us what you have learned.
Oh, okay, so we just need to give these guys some info. And one last one of them to teach, but apparently she isn't anywhere to be found. Okay, over here.
Wait! I can't contain... No! Manethra!
Oh, you should have been a bit better, shouldn't you? Stupid Manethril. Okay, grab a Fellbat. Okay, we're going to get to use a mount here. Flying mount, even. Alright then.
Good luck to all of you. I will get the rest of us up there.
Wow, okay. Yeah, very interesting front legs going on there. Yeah, pretty cool mount, though. I'm liking the front as well. Kind of Fel energy seeping out from its mouth. Pretty impressive looking. We're actually getting a really good view of this giant, crazy-ass ship. Very nice. I've got to say, like, this is a very, very impressive vista overall. Mardun is very, very cool looking. Wonder where we're going, though. Where are we going? Ah, yeah, into the Fellhammer. It would look like. Yeah, we're landing up here. I hope we get to use more of these ships with the rest of Legion. I don't mean use in terms of us use them, but at least, like, get to go, you know, gallivanting around inside them, because they're really, really cool. Alright, we're actually going to be getting our quest to kill the Blood Queen already.
I'll secure the exit portal back to the Black Temple once the others fly up here. Hurry. Kane has already launched the attack on Tirana.
Once again, we're waiting on a spawn. That's just brilliant. Some very cool, almost Diablo-esque walls going on inside here. And you can actually see a bunch of different worlds, so here's Azeroth floating in the middle. I can't really make out Draenor there. So that's a little bit strange. And we don't really know which one of these is Mardum. Alright, she is back, so let's get killing. I think it's about time we did our meta. Wow, that was very cool looking. So you kind of leap up. Oh, whoops. Leap up, proc your crazy wings. Let's do an I-beam. Oh, wait, no. I-beams. Okay, that was going weird. So in meta, you seem to generate a lot more fury. Very nice indeed. Alright, she has disappeared. Kind of wasting my meta here, Blood Queen. That's it's a little bit sad. Oh, so this is probably just an ad phase then. Gotta remember to use Blade Dance. It's probably going to be pretty useful in a situation like this. Okay, Blade Dance time. I think that sent me... You didn't really see it there because there was a lot of noise going on. There's so many characters fighting, but my character kind of whizzed around the place and hit loads of things. I think that's pretty much what happened. We'll get to use another one here. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more clear. Once these ads actually make it in. Okay, there we go. Let's hit 7. As you can see, I kind of fly about the place a little bit. I think that's a very cool looking ability, actually. It's just hard to make out in a really busy scenario. I think her days are numbered. Finished it off with the I-beam, throw out some glaives, and we're very close to killing her. Unfortunately, this might be a really fun fight in a solo scenario, but with multiple people, not really. And we get the Sargarite Keystone. So next we need to go downstairs. Alright, well, I'm pretty sure that's down here. So that's it for Mardum. Now, do remember, Mardum is only the first half of the starter zone. The rest of it's actually the Vault of the Wardens, and I don't know whether that's active yet. Alright, so we get a new helm. Well, fair enough, if you want to show off, I suppose. Let's talk to him again. Alright, so we need to use the Keystone to get back to Black Temple. Looks like the Black Soulstone, but really shitty and low res. It is time to triumphantly return to Black Temple and aid Illidan in repelling the invading forces. I don't know how well that's going to go. Yep, I think we might be stuck here. Yeah, it looks like we're kind of stuck here. Well, overall, what did I think about this? First of all, I'd say this first half isn't as cool as the Death Knight stuff. I think from a lore perspective, some of the Death Knight stuff, in terms of what you were doing and in terms of just how pretty fucking devious you were being, it appealed to me more. This is very flashy. It's very pretty, so they've got a lot of the spectacle down really well. But I feel like it's just missing a little bit of gameplay, honestly. Of course, it's still alpha. They've still got to add music and a few other things. I'm decently impressed by this. Like, it's very nice. The voice acting's brilliant, but when I try to step back and think about it a little bit more objectively, I certainly hope that we see more beefy elements happen in the Vault of the Wardens. And by no means take this as my final word on this topic. They're just some very initial impressions. Assuming this is followed up by a really solid second half, then I think it will be an absolutely great starter zone for a class. Anyway, that is pretty much it for me. Thank you very much for watching this video. Be sure to follow my channel. As more builds are pushed to the beta, I will give you all the latest coverage of everything in depth. It'll be really fun, so hit that subscribe button if you're interested. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.